What's going on, guys? This is part 2 of the mini motorized bike, the Razor mini bike, dirt bike. I don't know what to call it yet. But in this video, I'm just gonna try to get the engine running because everything else is pretty much set up. In the first part, I got the gas tank ready, the motor mount ready, like the frame painted, and chain alignment done. So this part, I'm just gonna focus on getting the engine running so I can actually get this thing on the road. First thing I gotta do is make an exhaust though, because you need an exhaust with 2 strokes. So let's do that first. I got this from Home Depot. I think it's about $6. Quarter bend metal tube. Sorry, my voice is a little scratchy. I got sick, but I'm still working, you know. So if you remember, this is what I made as the exhaust fit. And I made sure to pick out a tube where if I bent it, I bent this with the vise down a little bit, and it fits perfectly. So I'm gonna use that, but obviously this in the bike frame isn't gonna fit. So I'm gonna have to cut this and weld it in a special way, and I have some ideas. It's gonna look sick. I'll show y'all soon once I finish it, of course. This is the exhaust I've made, and I'm gonna eventually fit something here to maybe fit a muffler or more pipes or whatever to direct the exhaust flow. But it looks pretty crazy. I widened this up as much as I could to get a good flow and to match the port that's in the engine. And these bolts, they're there just for style. They're actually there for an important purpose, because if you see, whoever designed this engine, Poulin, designed the bolts really close to the outtake. So like if I weld on this side, which I did, it's pretty impossible to fit a washer and a lock nut washer there. Neither of those, even just the bolt, it's gonna be at an angle because there's welds there. And yes, I could have not welded this side, yes, but it wouldn't have been strong enough, or it would have been strong, but it would be stronger if I welded it, and it would lower the amount of leaks I could get. So my fix was buy longer bolts, some longer ones, and these are just like, these bolts just function as like holders where I can put a washer, a lock nut washer, without also being able to tighten it down as hard as possible. That's my idea. I'm gonna put this on the bike. Yeah, that's my idea. You know, that's my invention of the day. All right, well, I got my drill, about ready to drill start it. Put that to the side, show you what I've done. Just to overview everything. Gas tank, I added a, what do you call this, an airline to help the fuel go more smoothly through air vent. I added an air vent. I added an air vent to make the gas goes through smoothly. What other? I added an NT carb, and I added a straight pipe. So that's pretty much it. I'm ready to start this thing. Let's give it a few spins and see what happens. All right, test number 1. A little bit. Man, what the heck? No! No! Well, you might be wondering what you're looking at right now, and this is the centrifugal clutch. And you might be wondering, why is it in pieces? And basically, I figured out this entire time I have been turning the engine over backwards. Yeah, let that sink in for a minute. It's been turning it backwards with the drill the entire time. No wonder it wouldn't stay running. Oh my god. So I looked at the pull start because I was like, man, I must be doing something wrong. You know, if you try something over and over again and the output doesn't change, you have to be doing something wrong. So I was like, let me look at the pull start, see which way that pulls the engine over. I was like, oh my god, I've been turning it off the wrong way. So lo and behold, I switched the direction of my drill right away. Ooh, engine went off. Turned into a runaway motor actually. I thought really fast and I put my thumb over the carburetor hole to stop it from running. But a few seconds later, this was sliding, like spinning around, and it flung off in my backyard. It almost hit me in the face actually because I was looking right at it. It flung off and it fell apart. I can put it back together and everything. Luckily I found the pieces. It took a while. But that's just like so insane. I mean, I'm surprised this bearing didn't explode, you know, like it still works fine. That's the craziest part. Other craziest part is that I found all the pieces. So I'll put this back together, get the engine running. That's, oh my gosh, y'all, insane. But yeah, yeah, I don't even know what to think anymore. Oh no, the nut came off. So something interesting is on the other side, on the crankshaft side for the clutch, that is reverse thread. That means lefty tighty, righty loosey. This is regular thread, righty tighty, lefty loosey. So that's one of the reasons I thought this spun this way, which is the way I was spinning it, why it wouldn't stay running. It was because it was spinning backwards. So once I tried spinning it the other way, the correct way, this bolt just loosened off. So I just put some welds there to secure it in place. Now it doesn't move anymore. All right, this is with the stock carburetor. Now this engine comes with the chainsaw carburetor, because the other one only worked at full throttle. Once the engine finally turned on, it just went and it popped the carburetor off. Okay. No! Oh, I couldn't get the throttle. Dang it, man. Dang it. Oh, let me try again. All right, here we go. Try number 2. Start up for you. Come on. Leaky fuel line. Oh, dang it. Oh, there's gas everywhere now. Oh, God. I put zip ties over the fuel line, so hopefully it doesn't leak everywhere this time. Oh god, that was scary. Try number 3. Dude, why does it work at full throttle, dude? Oh my god. I think it's running a little too rich. Let's try it again. God, man. What? Okay, it's way too rich, that's for sure. Let me adjust it a little bit, play around with it some more. Right. Came back, playing with the idle screw a little bit. Let's just try it out. Try number 4. What the? You're kidding, dude. Are you serious? That really broke. What? Well, what you just witnessed is my Ryobi drill broken. There's a shaft, I guess it snapped or something. Whatever. I actually have another Ryobi drill, but it doesn't have reverse, which is what I need for this. I'll fix both of them sometime, but this is why you always have the extra things. I have 2 of these plug-in drills. One's by Milwaukee. This one's from Hitachi. This one works great. You know, these are for like drilling on concrete, plug-in. But gosh, this is just gonna blow up the motor, dude. This thing is so heavy. I'll put that handle on real quick. So closer inspection of my drill reveals that it's not broken. The chuck just came off, but one piece did break. And so basically, when you take these off, these chucks, there's a screw behind this, and you unscrew it, and then you take the chuck off. You can see very clearly the screw broke right there. So I can't do too much, because here's my other drill I was talking about. And this is a newer drill, to be fair, but it's obviously seen a lot more work. Concrete work, to be more exact. And it only spins in one direction, and that's tightening, which is not the direction I need. The button is kind of broken. I might be able to get you up here and fix it, but I don't want to break this thing because it still works. It's still a working drill. Oh God. This, yes, works. I have a few ways I can fix it. I can either somehow get that bolt extract it, which is gonna be hard because it's deep in there. You know, if it was on the surface here, that'd be easy. I can weld something there, or drill a hole through it, and then extract it. And then once I extract it, I could find the same thread that it is, and thread in a new bolt behind this chuck. Or option 2 is just use JB Weld or Red Thread Locker, I'm still deciding, over these threads and just call it a day. I think both of those would be a good idea. I'm gonna think about it because it kind of sucks. The heavy duty drill doesn't spin fast enough. This one doesn't have reverse, and this one doesn't work. It's like all out of luck, man. Whatever. Keep trying. Try again next round. Alright, well, what I ended up doing is just putting this in reverse, opening it up, switching to reverse because this button doesn't work. This drill works fine. It's just a little bit annoying. You can hear this squeak. I think it was left outside or something, but I'm gonna use this one. Let's go. That was my fix. The other one, I'll think of something later. I'll probably just use Thread Locker or JB Weld on the threads is the best. So onto the muddy bike. Little handicap there, but we're all right. All right, fix the drill.